single moment: the Olympic trials. The pressure was immense. A constant companion as he chased the black line at the bottom of the pool, his reflection the only witness to his silent struggle. The moment arrived. The air in the arena was electric, thick with tension and the smell of chlorinated water. Under the glare of the stadium lights, 8 swimmers launched themselves from the blocks, a violent explosion of muscle and will. The race was a frantic, desperate sprint. For Ted, the world narrowed to the lane in front of him, the roar of the crowd fading into a dull hum. In slow motion, his hand reached for the wall, stretching, straining for that final touch. The scoreboard flashed. A photo finish. A collective gasp, then a roar for the victors. Ted looked up, his chest heaving, and saw the numbers. He had missed qualifying by 0.03 of a second. The dream, the one he had dedicated his entire life to, evaporated in an instant. The crushing weight of that fraction of a second settled upon him, a silence more deafening than any cheer. The years that followed were a quiet drift. From age 22 to 26, Ted existed in a colorless world far from the water. He stacked shelves in a grocery store, delivered packages, and bartended at a local dive. His powerful swimmer's physique seemed out of place in these mundane settings, a relic of a forgotten life. He was a ghost haunting the edges of his own story, his identity washed away in that one failed race. The water that had once been his sanctuary was now a source of pain, a reminder of who he was supposed to be. He was adrift, lost in an ocean of anonymity. The roaring applause of the past now just a faint mocking echo in his mind. Then, one quiet evening in his small apartment, something shifted. At 26, Ted found himself staring at a large world map tacked to his wall. The vast, blue expanses of the oceans, once just geography, now looked like a challenge, a calling. His gaze traced the coastlines, connecting continents, and a new, audacious idea began to form. It was a thought so wild, so impossible, it made his heart race in a way it hadn't since the starting block. He wouldn't just swim a race, he would swim the world. It was a desperate, magnificent folly, a way to reclaim the water not as an adversary, but as his destiny. The announcement sent shockwaves through the media. At a hastily assembled press conference, a stoic Ted Williams unveiled his plan to circumnavigate the globe by swimming. The idea was met with a mixture of disbelief, ridicule, and awe. Newspaper headlines screamed, "From Olympic hopeful to madman of the sea." News reports debated the feasibility, the sanity of his quest. Yet, amidst the skepticism, a narrative began to grow.